aggrieved that she was not on the WrestleMania card. Of course, runner-up in this year's Royal Rumble.
So close.
Runner-up.
Back and forth they go. Shoulders down again. Look at this. What? Seesaw action between Tiffany and Julia. What a red-hot pace to open up this U.S. Championship match. Oh, great counter by Julia into the cover.
Nice way to slow your opponent down there from this Japanese superstar, Julia, who has really taken the world by storm since arriving under the WWE umbrella. She's had unbridled success in NXT and here on SmackDown. What a loud statement it has been thus far since the opening bout.
By the way, you see the reminder in the lower left of your screen that the big winners coming out of WrestleMania we will hear from. Plus, Danhausen has a match with The Miz tonight as Tiffany Stratton with the rolling senton. Oh, looking for the prettiest moonsault ever. And instead, Julia gets the best of her and then drapes her and delivers the drop kick. What a turnaround from the champ.
Just razor-sharp movement and thinking there from Julia. That was absolutely sublime. Just when things
were going to go draping off the apron. Oh, a neck breaker onto the floor. Julia hits the neck breaker to the floor on Stratton. It was just a week ago when Tiffany Stratton won a #1 contenders match against Jordynne Grace. And Julia, the Women's United States champion, was there ringside to see it. And now they have been battling back and forth as Tiffany Stratton mounting a big comeback here. Looking to gain gold right now.
A unique springboard stunner that was, connecting flush with the jaw of the champion. And Tiffany Stratton here with some new offense that landed perfectly. Suddenly has turned this thing completely in her favor as we take a glimpse at the gold that is driving these two women.
Stratton going up top. Julia again quick to meet her. Remember, that was the turning point in the match earlier when Stratton went up top looking for the prettiest moonsault ever. There was a neck breaker to the outside. Julia had consistent offense, especially targeting the back and the neck of Stratton.
Well, both women have absorbed some really big blows in this one, and this is the... Butterfly suplex from the top lands, and Stratton's in big trouble.
You can also see Julia affected there with the impact. And that shoulder gets up as Kiana James looks on. The frustration for Julia as she's looking to retain here.
Oh, so good from the top. High risk taking out both women's back, but just took too long over that pin. That is the risk on a high impact move like that. And a sluggish kick out there from Stratton, who looks like she's a beaten woman here.
She's in tough shape. Julia. Oh, Tiffany able to counter.
Amazing durability.
Oh, James tried to trip her up. Kiana James tried to trip her up, and now Tiffany says, I'm going to take it into my own hands. Oh, she moved out of the way.
That's not going to help the big ring, is it?
Shoulders down. So the quick side step from Tiffany and that forearm driven right into Kiana. And now Stratton, that rolling senton. She's in the target zone again.
Nice.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
What a reversal. That almost a modified rings of Saturn or something here.
Submission hold is locked in. She went for the PME, but instead Julia's got her locked in way.
Just a great, intense reversal there from a sublime technician.
Shoulders down. Back and forth they go. They have been putting out quite the match.
Both women starting to drag now, unsurprisingly so. Both these women primed to fall.
Big forearm out, knee right to the midsection from Stratton.
Really knocking the wind out of Julia, but reversed
down again, looking to retain.
There's tremendous reactions here from both.
Oh, Brie Bella.
And that could have been over right there. Had Julia gone for the pin, decided to make a statement, however.
She's thinking Northern Lights here. Julia looking for it.
Ooh.
Oh, Tiffany getting out of the way.
Over rotating.
Alabama slam. Stratton with the Alabama slam.
And take two here.
Prettiest moonsault ever. Could it be for gold?
your winner and new Women's United States Champion, Tempur-Pedic.
Oh, what a matchup from both women, but Tiffany Stratton, on the back of missing out from WrestleMania this year, immediately back to a championship, your new United States champion. This is why it looked like Julia had it in the bank and DoeRaeMeh. Well, they're looking for that Northern Lights bomb, but a reversal here from Tiffany Stratton, and there's only one place she was looking to go. The prettiest moonsault ever. And with Kiana James laid out on the outside. Back to goal for Tiffany Stratton. There is Kiana James, who was inadvertently dropped by Julia a few moments earlier. Well, they've got some smoothing over to do, but it's all.
Amen.
You're going to see a lot of action, lances exploding, sparks all over the place.
Falconry, a variety of characters.
Excellent horsemanship, even crazier fights.
We look forward to seeing you here at Medieval Times.
Does it feel incredible to be standing in this ring as a champion? WrestleMania this past weekend was really special, and even though I couldn't compete next to my sister, which shout out Nikki, get better soon, I'm really glad that I had a good idea of calling an old friend I could count on. And one that I actually call a sister. Paige, I know I'm speaking for everyone when I say welcome back! Did you miss me? Forgive me, you guys. I have lost my voice. It was a hectic week, but what a hell of a week. Am I right? Oh, yes. When Brie gave me the call last week to have her back at WrestleMania, I thought, what a wonderful way to come home. I am so proud to be here with you, Brie. And last week, we walked out the Women's Tag Team Champions. It was a rough road to get here, you guys, but I am so happy to be home. I missed you too. We were in the ring with some of the best competitors in the world, but let me remind them that SmackDown is my house. Brie and I aren't going anywhere.
Well, Paige just mentioned they were in the ring with some of the best competitors in the world. The former champs, Charlotte and Alexa. They have feeling to believe that blue should have been theirs. The Queen has arrived to SmackDown. Alexa Bliss was in position looking for Twisted Bliss when Paige got her knees up at WrestleMania. They were oh so close, Charlotte and Alexa. For 100 days, they had the Women's Tag Team Championships.
Champs, Paige, I think I can speak for the both of us when I say, I guess it's good to see you back. Right?
Yeah, it's good, even though you pinned me.
Besides the point, we're happy to see you back, but both of you have something that we want.
We've been working every single week to get those titles back, and I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that we're not going to let one WrestleMania moment get in our way.
So, Paige, if you want to prove this is your house, thank you, Blister. I can think of no better way than to face us.
What up, y'all? How much is WWE?
I'm down. Are you down?
Paige, I'm down, and I say we do it in her house tonight.
I should have lost my damn phone.
Let's get a referee out here right now!
This gonna happen? I love it. Right on the spot, Barrett. Brie and Paige against Charlotte and Alexa. Why not? It's that kind of night.
It looks official to me.
Welcome back here, SmackDown in Fort Worth. Wait, it was only 6
I really
days
only
ago.
lost $50 because of the fucking service.
Fatal four-way to decide the
Still.
Women's Tag Team Championship. Here we are now, the Friday after Mania. And
I'll get over it in a minute.
teams that participated there. Right back at it, of course, Brie Bella
I'll
and the
get
shocking
over
return
it.
of Paige, the new Tag Team Champion.
Brie Bella really needs to tag
Oh,
the
yeah,
hell
I
out
took
of this,
it.
taking a hell of a
We know
beat
what's
down
up.
from Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and I
That's why they can
understand
say
how
what they want.
aggrieved Flair and Bliss
The
are.
people
Of
really
course,
watching, man. You'll see.
Flair
You'll see.
taking up a clutch attack right. Nikki Bella.
happen right in
The
their
match
face.
was part of the reason why Brie and Paige are currently
Am I complaining?
holding the
Am I
goal.
asking
That
people?
could
No.
change in a matter of
Little shit like
seconds
me
here.
streaming all the time. Sometimes I forget certain shit. And it's part of it.
Paige was just ravenous to
I done
get
lost
in
3, 4
there.
iPhones.
A little
That,
too eager,
that was
perhaps.
Android.
One way to get yourself disqualified.
It's part of
here.
it.
Gotta be careful.
You mentioned how Charlotte was in.
And I'm telling you, the phone was cracked and everything. It's not really it's not the phone I'm
Hit
mad
that
at.
natural selection. Nikki
That's why I'm not really
had
mad.
the crutch, of course, Nikki with an ankle injury, and the attack with the crutch.
Do you like losing
got the
anything,
best of her,
though?
But still, Alexa had a chance. She went up for Twisted Bliss at Mania, and then Paige moves it out.
What a beautiful kick to the jaw there from one of the
You
best
know
to
what I'm
ever
saying?
do
Just the
it.
feeling of losing. So.
Charlotte Flair, who is closing in
gonna-
one
it's gonna, you know,
once
it's your
again,
body.
attempting to close in on winning more gold for that resume.
The turnaround from Brie. She's desperate to get to Paige.
Yeah, that's the word, and that tag is imminent.
And the Queen is able to drag her back to the center of the ring.
But not close enough for Paige. There's a little payback for that boot she absorbed just moments ago. Oh!
What in the world?
Oh my God! That's Jacy Jayne!
Jacy Jayne!
Former NXT. Oh God!
Oh, wait a minute here.
And it's the rest of Vital Influence!
Laney Reed. Fallon Henley in the ring all of a sudden. What in the world is going on?
I don't think it's down there. I'm gonna take a walk. I don't think it's down there, but let me see.
Of some of the biggest names in the SmackDown Women's Division.
Joining in with Jacy Jayne.
The three women who've run riot in NXT for the past couple of years. Now running riot before our eyes. Oh
No, man. Alexa Bliss taken out. Fatal Influence.
They see the human wreckage here from these women.
Jacy Jayne is leading the way there all of a sudden as the tag was just about to be made. The next thing is compelling. Match is disrupted by Jacy Jayne, Fallon Henley, and Laney Reed.
Referee's clearly very unhappy about this, but the job of Jacy Jayne and Fatal Influence has been well executed here tonight.
A cascade of boos from Dippy's Arena here.
Yo, look what I found. Look, Blizzy. Hey, it was over there. Hey, the weed is that good. It was over there. It wasn't over there at the thing. It was over there. I just looked over and I said, wait a second. See, the weed is good. The weed helped me out too. I'm like, and I just happened to look and say, wait, is that? That can't be. Hold on, bro. It's rare. Hey, it's messed up. I told you, I don't care about the SIM card.
Everything in between. Drip Drop kept me going.
Yes, sir.
Even now in my
we back on. Yes, sir. Like Jimmy Crack on. Jimmy Crack on. That weed kicked in, bro. I'm like, hold on, man.
Jumpstart your digital transformation with
on,
SAP Technology Solutions and the plug-and-gain approach. De-risk the change. Prepare faster and better, so you can just get it done.
I know, right? I know y'all was
With a
scared.
well-defined starting point.
I told you, man. I had to. You had to just focus sometimes.
Cutting your preparation time from months to hours. Making every hour time well spent. Business and IT collaborate like never before for your agile, resilient, and sustainable enterprise.
Yeah.
With SAP Signavio Solutions and the plug-and-gain approach, it's the easiest way to get it done.
Good ass weed. I found my phone. I ran over it. I ran over it.
I guess.
But it got the SIM card.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York
Hit the ball, let's
City,
go, y'all.
weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Brie.
They be cheating. Every time I win one, the next one they want to cheat. They cheat.
Afraid of it. We're going to find out if that is the case.
Williams has dominated in NXT, but it is
Cheater.
a different level here, and we're seeing currently just how far Trick Williams
Every
is
time,
capable
1-1.
of stepping up at the very top this time.
Me too. I was about to say that, bro. They just cheated me right now, bro. Freaking frackers.
The 24 hours for
Fuck me, bro.
Trick Williams.
Bro, I've been up and down all day, bro. Up and down all day. All day, bro. When I say all day, I mean all day. We want to throw this motherfucking phone. And then these niggas, I should have bet on the under on these for motherfuckers gonna score 17 points in the motherfucking third quarter. Fuck! Shit, I be hating. Pick the wrong motherfucker. Now I gotta risk it again. I hate this shit. Hell. I need one more. Shit crazy. Bro, I've been fighting with this same about $200 to $400 for the last 3 days, nigga. Like, bro. Like right now, just shouldn't have picked that goddamn tight ass game. Them motherfuckers didn't score no points until late. 53 points. Freaking crackers.
Trick had a lot to say earlier
freaking
tonight.
crackers, bro.
Friday night SmackDown in the face of Montreal's own Sami Zayn. Sami said way too many chances, and it is now Trick Williams' time. Damian Priest claims that Trick Williams is afraid of him.
Well, it would be hugely understandable.
Look, they take your money quick. They take your money quick when you motherfucking whatchamacallit, motherfucking frackers. They take your money real quick, you freaking frackers.
In my time in NXT, Raw, or SmackDown, met a superstar.
When you lose, they take that shit quick.
With as much confidence
damn.
As Trick Willie.
Well,
needed that. I was right there.
Coming off that win in the physical, the brutal, the amazing ambulance match against Aleister Black.
Why did I think that
Here's what I'm fascinated about tonight, Cole. We are still
trying
to figure out where in the layer cake.
Stay away from them fourth quarters, bro. They always score way more than the fuck they supposed to.
And he's been brilliant so far every time we've seen him compete. But now what a test this is, not just physically against a huge opponent like Priest, but also someone with the credentials of being a former world champ. Let's see if you can really live with this, Trick.
Well, you're not going to push Damian Priest around, but for Trick Williams, it has been a meteoric rise here in the few weeks that he's been on Friday Night SmackDown. He qualified for tomorrow night's Fatal 4-Way with a win over Cardona last week. Think about the many.
Like I said, when I be saying this, like I just won 2 in a row, right? Like, you feel me? But it just still be like, bro. I started off with the same amount I got right now today. You feel me? Like I told you, I need 1 or 2 little whoopty-whoops. Trying to see when we're going to the club tonight.
I've got to be honest, I see Randy Orton and his background as being the major threat.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Wade. Everyone has a chance, because remember, it's a fatal 4-way. First man to gain pinfall or submission will pick up the win. So Trick Williams has a massive chance tomorrow night. And can you imagine he will be able to live with him if Trick Williams wins tomorrow?
Man, I hope he does it. I would love to see that. Huge fan of Trick and his abilities. I think the rise is inevitable.
See? Put it in and they want to exit out. They cheat, bro. They cheat. Put it in and now you want to take it out. Bitch, this ain't humping. Cheating nasty, bro.
He also has those clear physical gifts. A hell of an athlete, and he has simply grown massively over the past 3 years since debuting from 0 in NXT with no experience. Look, Booker T for you right there.
Oh, yeah, now Damian Priest. He's thrust right to the face of Priest.
I'll tell you right now, this is the biggest stage of Trick's career, and he is not backing down at all. He didn't turn up here to just belong. He came here to take over.
I agree with you on that point. Trick Williams is ready to be at this level. There's no doubt about that. Look at the power now. Suplex delivered to Priest.
If there are any doubts, there's a win here. We'll put them in the shade for good. Close there for Trick Williams, who has in control of this match, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, but those are the kind of actions you just saw there that will end up costing him when he's in the ring against veterans like Damian Priest.
You're right to an extent, but take that away from Trick Williams, and he's simply not the same compared to that. That's part of his mantra, part of his...
God, yes! God, that was nice. Cover by Williams. Oh, and Priest kicks out.
Just a leaping neck breaker like that, just when it looked like Trick was about to lose control of the match. That is just instinctive smarts from Trick Williams. Wow, that was impressive.
A little slam dunk to Damian Priest, and look who is making his way out here. Now remember, Damian Priest warned Sami Zayn, stay out of my business. Sami said, you don't talk to me like that, I'll do whatever I want.
But you can't talk to Sami Zayn like that in Montreal.
Sami didn't like get thrown up by Trick Williams earlier tonight when he kicked off the show either. And now Priest has Trick Williams a bit distracted. Priest looking to take advantage.
So Zayn implied, hey, I'll come down if he tries any of his shenanigans, right?
And now Priest realizing that Sami's out here. He says, I told you
Hey,
to stay in the
Chief
back.
so
The
bad,
truth
boy.
is, Priest can't trust Zayn. They're fighting tomorrow night for an opportunity at the Royal Rumble against Drew McIntyre in the WWE Championship. Why would you want Sami out here?
Priest now going to walk the tightrope. And now Trick
Oh,
Williams.
God. That was ugly. Tried to go old school.
Great move by Trick, though. Driving Priest to the floor.
Dropped on the crown jewels in the process, and this might be a very different Damian Priest after that landing.
You gotta like the aggressiveness of Trick here.
Yeah, he smells opportunity. This is that instinct that he has. Could well lead him to victory tonight.
Driving Damian Priest rib first.
They cheat so bad, they got another 20. I'm telling bro, these people here. They cheat so bad.
Damian Priest fighting back into this. Everything has changed. The whole complexion of this match since the arrival of that man, Sami Zayn. Damian Priest warned him to stay away, stay out of my business, but Sami Zayn, who had words with Trick Williams earlier tonight, is here at ringside.
Yeah, the question is, what is Sami Zayn doing out here?
Shooting fouls and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all
Of course, they're all squaring off tomorrow night, along with Randy Orton as Saturday night's main event.
Look at Priest.
We got business to take care of right now, and we have got.
Y'all, I went 3 in a row first. Man, these people, man, y'all cheat
The
so
brawling
bad.
Priest.
I should just leave this shit alone.
Across
Y'all
the
know
ring.
I
Oh,
keep
and
doing
down
this.
goes Trick Williams. And Priest face first.
They gonna keep doing that.
And Trick Williams suddenly has his world falling apart as new
Yeah,
questions
gonna
are
score
being
no
asked.
38.
The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool, so no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning, because the Tempur breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Yeah, I want to get this shit
Tempur
over.
Breeze collection at an Ashley
Tired
near
of
you.
fucking dinking and dunking.
Trick has dominated 90% of this match, but it counts for wow, explosive once again.
Yeah, cyclone
Dinking
boom
and
and
goddamn
spinning.
dunking.
That heel kick from Trick Williams and almost put him away.
And that's really, really impressive from Trick Williams. There's been a couple of times in this match where Damian Priest suddenly looks like he's got the momentum and he's going to run away with it. And every time that's happened, Trick Williams has found the answer.
And Trick now with Priest up on his shoulders.
Both men exhausted at this point. Those are two big bodies to be dragging around the ring once you're in the deep water. Feeling every ounce of their weight, sucking on oxygen. But it's Damian Priest now. No, it's not.
Looking for a choke slam. Williams missed with a kick again. Here comes Priest. Bang, what a right. Drops Trick to his knee. And Trick.
Well, capoeira there from Trick, but it wasn't enough to keep the Street King down.
Oh, running boot right to the face. Oh! Both men are down.
Both men with the same idea, that 360 pump kick. Both men connecting at the exact same time, the exact same result, and we might get a double count out here. Sami Zayn continues to lurk at ringside.
They're 24 hours away from the main event of Saturday night's main event. Trick, Priest, Sami, Orton, the winner of the fatal four-way match, which will take place right here in the Bell Center. We'll go to the Royal Rumble in Riyadh a week from tomorrow to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE title.
You are Sami Zayn, you are loving this match going.
Well, how about watching
these
it?
wars here, both men getting punished.
Priest got caught.
I want to go to the club tonight. I do know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
I could go tonight. I just gotta feel I gotta stay up.
Cody won. Cody survived, but at what cost? As Cody turned back the fiercest attempt from Randy Orton to take that undisputed championship, but the effects weight of that title strike to the eye, the left eye, the pump kick to the head, that is the pressing concern when you see Cody right now.
Well, Cody Rhodes, we know full well, he wants to be the leader of this industry. He wants to be QB1. He wants to defend this industry from the detractors, the naysayers. Well, he certainly did that in Vegas. With the deck stacked against him, Cody Rhodes once again somehow finding that winning hand, retaining the gold, and with that gruesome injury to show for it, the question is, what is next for QB1?
And that's 6 days of healing. Big crowd here in Fort Worth, and they are loving on the champ.
Good, Eddie, how are you? Stop fouling. Good.
So, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas.
$74.
What do you want to talk about?
71.
I want to talk about how I left WrestleMania 42, and I don't mean as champion.
Lakers.
I mean the fact that battered, half-conscious, bloodied, I still made the decision to walk up the long ramp at Allegiant Stadium. I made that decision because I feel it's the job of the WWE Champion to show up, to be available. And amongst all these new players, the only superpower I might have is the fact that I always get back up. And the moment you see me take that side ramp, or that loser's lane as we lovingly call it, that means this run is over. And this run actually started 4 years ago, right around the corner from here. And ever since then, on paper and in my heart, it's been 3 reigns, one better than the next. I wanted to send a message at WrestleMania. I wanted to send a message even though I knew I was going to go through the curtain.
Y'all ain't saying nothing. What's up? What's up? What's up?
That I'd get stitches above my eye, that I'd get staples in the back of my head. I wanted to send a message to my opponent, Randy Orton. Randy Orton, who is not here tonight.
Randy Orton, who is not here
in this sport. Randy Orton, who taught me everything, and everything he taught me is what it took to beat him. I wanted to send the message that even after the bell, Randy Orton gave me his best shot, a punt to the head, and I am still standing here.
What's up?
I wanted to send a message to a sarcastic and condescending Sami Zayn, who backstage called me the Golden Boy, said nothing ever goes wrong for me. So I showed up to WrestleMania 42, adorned head to toe in gold, because I wanted them to know, wink, wink, I'll be gold, my family will be gold, my friends will be gold, every fan I have on planet Earth will
be gold.
He might step out. Come back around like 10. I might step out. I need to get a
And the most important message that I wanted to send is to those outside forces that kept interceding and interjecting into my WrestleMania plans, that want to get involved in this Nightmare Family Party. I'll make it simple. You guys are 0-3. Send your best or count your money and mind your damn business. Now this is the first SmackDown after WrestleMania. As the man holding the richest prize in our sport, I am no longer the hunter, but I know that sentiment, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's easy to find me. Whether you are from NXT, whether you are from Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, wherever it may be. Again, I'm here, WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes, easy to find. Easy to find, hard to beat. Statement.
Damn, these people cheat.
Just 6 days
They cheat.
from that battle with Randy Orton.
Fucking cheat. I'm tired of going back and forth. I'm tired. This shit is fucking back and forth. Nothing. I just hate that back and forth.
We want to get you up to speed on what happened just moments ago with Cody Rhodes.
I hate back and forth. You gotta take chances. I've been fighting with this shit all day. Is Wemby playing? Is Wemby playing? Is Wemby playing?
From Solo Sikoa, bring home gold, namely the Tag Team Championships that were ours up until about 4 weeks ago when they were taken.
The way they came together was a little odd. And getting that #1 contender status and then winning. And now the rematch with the matchup of Tama and JC against R-Truth and Priest. Since coming together, Wade, you got to admit, they've had some big-time chemistry to defend these titles.
Right, well, the bell rings. R-Truth is usually a very different human being to the one prior to the bell ring. Do you remember my break from Carl went missing 2 weeks ago from the building? I do. That was because when I found out R-Truth had taken it. He left the building. He thought it was his car. That is a legit story. And that is a full example of how frustrating R-Truth truly is. So as far as I'm concerned, come on, MFT. You were so ticked off. You would be too.
By the way,
R-Truth has an
coming
effect
up.
on people.
And then Danhausen has a match with The Miz tonight.
That's another one that ticks me off, but we'll get to that in a minute.
No, but you're the only one in there saying that.
Y'all think Houston gonna pull it out, or do you think LA gonna pull it out? Houston or LA, y'all?
It is punishment time now for Tama Tonga, and things are suddenly looking very bleak. However, so hard to evade the massive leg of Damian.
Houston to LA.
Cheat code with those long legs.
Spinning
kicks and then the splash is one of the best secure strikers in the game with all that leverage. He's both long and wiry, but thick and strong.
And I've got a funny feeling that hanging out with R-Truth makes those punches sting just a little more for Damian Priest.
No! Just when Tonga thought he could get this. So now, JC Mateo, when the official is turned around.
A little whiplash there for Damian Priest.
Oh, on the outside.
Right behind the referee's back, and it's in the MFT's hands now.
Y'all think The Rock is gonna win? What y'all think, nigga?
SmackDown after WrestleMania, the WWE Tag Team Championship matches. Damian Priest and R-Truth, they are in trouble here. Look at the defense against MFT. Solo Sikoa's MFT. He put forth the order, Wade. Bring gold to the family, and JC Mateo trying to do that here.
And fading fast now is Damian Priest, who needs this tag to R-Truth, who's fresh on the outside, but JC Mateo has no intent on letting that happen. And a highly agitated Damian Priest is really struggling, but he ain't going to give up.
And it was just a month ago on March 20th when Damian Priest and R-Truth had the shocking moment of beating the MFT and winning the championship.
Big swing there from Damian Priest all the way out to left field. That was a home run.
Oh my God. They're about to resurrect this beat.
Home run tag to R-Truth.
It's exactly what Priest can deliver to have these match-turning moments. And here comes Truth.
But who knows what you're going to get from this point. Looks like you're getting Ron Cena.
The running shoulder blocks. You are indeed getting Ron Cena.
The heavy lift right there.
Say it with it, Fort Worth. Five-knuckle shuffle from Truth.
Never looked better, but this is a big
Right.
How about man? Had to deal with Tonga Loa coming up on the apron and now crawling under the rope.
Illegal man Tonga Loa behind the referee's back.
Would you look at this? Tonga as the referee is distracted again. This could decide the Tag Team Championship.
And Priest there within a hundredth of a second of victory for MFT.
A 2.9 save from Damian Priest.
Well, the Priest was an inch shorter. There will be new tag champs right now. Just made it. And this one falling apart at the seam of the tag champs.
It is all MFT right now. The teamwork. Mateo slams him into the corner.
Dangerous corner to place him in, but moving out of the way just in time is R-Truth.
He barely knew where he was. Big forearm shiver. There's a blind tag. There's a blind tag by Damian Priest.
Mateo has absolutely no clue what he might do now.
Oh! Rise up!